The winners of the 2019 Grammys, the musicians awarded in the 61st edition of the American Music Awards. The Grammy Awards have been held on Sunday night in Los Angeles, at a ceremony hosted by singer Alicia Keys. Album of the Year, Golden Hour by Kacey Musgraves. Recording of the Year, This Is America by Childish Gambino. Song of the Year, This Is America, written by Donald Glover and Elgar Ranson. Best New Artist, Dua Lipa. Best Performance by a Pop Soloist, Joanne Where Do You Think You're Going? By Lady Gaga. Best Pop or Group Duo, Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Best Contemporary Album, Everything Is Love by The Carters. Best Pop Vocal Album, Sweetener by Ariana Grande. Best Rap Album, Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. Best Rap Song, God's Plan by Aubrey Graham, Davian Jackson, Brock Corson, Ron Latour, Matthew Samuels and Noah Shabib. Authors Drake. Best Country Album, Golden Hour by Kacey Musgraves. Best American Album, By the Way, I Forgive You by Brandi Carlile. Best R&B Album, H.E.R. by H.E.R. Best Rock Album, From the Fires by Greta Van Fleet. Best Music Video, This Is America by Childish Gambino. Best Comedy Album, Equanimity and the Bird Revelation, by Dave Chappelle. Best Musical Theater Album, The Band's Visit, by N.T.I. Benson, Adam Cantor, Katrina Lang and Ari Hillstaple. Best Alternative Music Album, Colors, by Beck. Best Instrumental Composition, Blood und Boden Blood and Soil by Terence Blanchard. Best Arrangement, Instrumental or a Cappella, Stars and Stripes Forever, by John Davers. Best Arrangement, Instrumentation and Vocals, Spider-Man Theme, by Mark Kibble, Randy Waldman and Justin Wilson. Best Recording Design, Mass Addiction, by Willow Perone. Best Packaging Design for a Limited Edition, Squeeze Box, The Complete Works of Weird Al Yankovic, Megan Foley, Danny Stahl and Al Yankovic. Best Album of Notes, Voices of Mississippi, Artists and Musicians documented by William Ferris, by David Evans. Best Historical Album, Voices of Mississippi, Artists and Musicians documented by William Ferris, William Ferris. April Ledbetter and Stephen Lance Ledbetter. Better Engineering of a Non-Classical Album, Colors, by Beck. Best Remix Album, Walking Away Muramusa Remix by Alex Crossan. Best Immersed Audio Album, by In the Sky, 35th Anniversary Edition, by Alan Parsons. Best Contemporary Instrumental Album, Steve Gadd Band, by Steve Gadd Band. Best Gospel Performance, Never Alone, by Tari Kelly. Best Christian Music Performance, You Say, by Lauren Daigle. Best Gospel Album, Hiding Place, by Tari Kelly. Best Contemporary Christian Music Album, Look Up Child, by Lauren Daigle. Best Gospel Roots Music Album, Unexpected, by Jason Crabb. Best World Music Album, Freedom, by Soweto Gospel Choir. Best Sound Compilation for Audiovisual Media, The Greatest Showman, by Hugh Jackman and several artists. Best Soundtrack for Audiovisual Media, Black Panther, by Ludwig Göransson. Best Composition for Audiovisual Media, Shallow, by Lady Gaga, Mark Ronson, Anthony Rosamando and Andrew Wyatt. Best New Age Album, Opium Moon, by Opium Moon. Best Performance of American Roots, The Joke, by Brandi Carlile. Best Song of American Roots, The Joke, by Brandi Carlile. Best Bluegrass Album, The Traveling Maccarees, from the Traveling Maccarees. Best Traditional Blues Album, The Blues Is Alive and Well, by Buddy Guy. Best Contemporary Blues Album, Please Do Not Be Dead, by Fantastic Negrivo. Best Folk Album, All Shore, by the Punch Brothers. Best Album for Children, All the Sounds, by Lucy Kalantari and the Jazz Cats. Best Album Spoken Word, Faith, A Journey for All, by Jimmy Carter. Best Latin Pop Album, Sincerity, by Claudia Brandt. Best Latin Album of Rock, Urban or Alternative Music, Aslan, by Zoe. Best Mexican Regional Album, Mexico Por Siempre, by Luis Miguel. Best Latin Tropical Album, Anniversary, by Spanish Harlem Orchestra. Best Regional Roots Album, No, Danny, by Kalani Paya. Best Music Video, This Is America, by Childish Gambino. Best Musical Film, Quincy, by Quincy Jones. Best Country Solo Performance, Butterflies, by Kacey Musgraves. Best Country Group Performance, Tequila, by Dan Smyers and Shay Mooney. Best Country Song, Space Cowboy, by Luke Laird, Shane McAnally and Kelsey Musgraves. Best Solo Performance, Joanne Where Do You Think You're Going, by Lady Gaga. Best Traditional Solo Pop Album, My Way, by Willie Nelson. Best Vocal Pop Album, Sweetener, by Ariana Grande. Best Classic Album Engineering, Shostakovich, Symphonies and OS 4 and 11, by Sean Murphy and Nick Squire. Best Classic Producer, Blant Nolsta. Best Orchestral Performance, Shostakovich, Symphonies and OS 4 and 11, by Andres Nelsons. Best Opera Recording, Bates, The Art Evolution of Steve Jobs, by Michael Christie. Best Choral Performance, McCluskey Eve, Zealot Canticles, by Donald Natalie. Best Chamber Music, Anderson, Laurie, Landfall, by Laurie Anderson and Cronus Quartet. Best Single Instrumental Classic, Kernai's, Violin Concerto, by James Ennis. Best Vocal Classical Music Solo Album, Songs of Orpheus, Monteverdi, Cotinai, Diane Landi, Karam Suleiman and Jeanette Sarl. Best Compendium of Classical Music, Fuchs, Piano Concerto Spiritualist Poems of Life, Flaucher, Rush, by Joan Follett. Best Composition of Contemporary Classical Music, Kernai's, Violin Concerto, by Aaron J. Kernai's. Best Recording of Dance Music, Electricity, from Silk City and Dua Lipa. Best Dance/Electronic Music Album, Woman Worldwide, by Justice Music. Best Reggae Album, 44/876, by Sting and Shaggy. Best Improvised Jazz Solo, Do Not Fence Me In, by John Daverson. Best Recording of Dance Music, Electricity, by Silk City and Dua Lipa. Best Vocal Jazz Album, The Window, by Cecile Salvant. Best Instrumental Jazz Album, Emma Non, The Wayne Shorter. Best Long Jazz Assembled Album, American Dreamers, Voices of Hope, Music of Freedom, by John Daverson. Best Latin Jazz Album, Back to the Sunset, by Daphne's Rito Big Band. Best Performance R&B, Best Part, by H.E.R. Best Traditional R&B Performance, Draw, Bet Is Not Worth the Hand by Leon Bridges, and How Deep Is Your Love by P.J. Morton. Best R&B Song, Boot Up, by Lawrence Dobson, Joel James, Ella and Dijon McFarlane. Best Contemporary Urban Music Album, Everything Is Love, by Beyonce. Best Rock Performance, When Bad Is Good, by Chris Cornell. Best Metal Performance, Electric Messiah, by High on Fire Band. Best Rock Song, Mass Addiction, by Jack and Tot and Annie Clark. Best Rock Album, From the Fires, by Greta Van Fleet. Best Rap Performance, Draw, King's Dead by Kendrick Lamar and Budlin, by Anderson .Paak. Best Rap/Song Performance, This Is America, by Childish Gambino. Best Non-Classic Producer of the Year, Pharrell Williams. We invite you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.